It is March 18th, 2026. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of Litter Media Live.
Hump Day.
Yes, that it is. And it's Bridge Day, Covered Bridge Day.
It is.
One of the wonderful bridges in Fairfield County.
What's that blur next to you?
There's a blur next to me?
Yeah, you can't see it as well in this photo, but it's down by the flag on your shoulder.
Oh, is that
There's a blur kind of next to it.
how about if I do that?
Yeah, that's better.
I'll just sit like this the whole time. I don't know what that is. Is that out of focus? Is there somebody hiding back over here?
I'm wondering if it's the green screen and where I have that chair it gets.
I bet it could. Let me take care of that.
Yep.
That
That's
cleared
much
it
better.
up. Look at that. The things that you can't see, but you can see.
And I wasn't wearing any green yesterday, but I felt okay because of all this around me.
Yeah. If people could really see, can you turn it off and turn it back on? Let people see what
It
we
would
look
just
like?
show up as black.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We have an area here that is behind us. Of course, the room is 16 feet wide. I remember that because I was stretching all of the green screen. And so we have this 16-foot wide span of green behind us, or else we wouldn't be able to show you that building behind us. But then we also have another stretch over here and another stretch over there. I think that one's 10 feet.
It's kind of a U shape.
This one's like 13 feet, something like that. So yeah, okay, so our hopes and plans for this was if we had a wide enough area, we could pull back with our camera and have more people. So let's say we had 10 people in here for whatever reason. They all could be on screen. And so
If this desk wasn't here, that would work.
Yes. So see, technically, we're trying to describe something to you that you can't see, but it's all green behind us, and it's green off to our sides here as well. And so that's what you were using as your St. Patty's Day green.
Yes.
But
Not
no
that
one
there
could
was
see.
anyone up here to pinch me, but
Yeah, that's true.
I felt safe.
Well, there might have been a mouse or something. that
Maybe.
Might have come over and pinched you.
Jim.
Stink bug, maybe. You've had those make you move before.
It's true.
All right, let's jump into the program today. All that minutia stuff, we'll get right to something that's real here. We're looking at cold temperatures starting to warm up. We started in the 20s earlier today. I think we're into the 30s now, and we'll see 40s by later on this afternoon. 55 tomorrow. That does bring a chance of showers with it, and warming into the 60s as we head towards the weekend. And I have heard we might be knocking on 70, maybe 75 by Sunday and Monday.
That'd be nice. I feel like it was 80 degrees on Sunday, and now it's snowing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a beautiful day Wednesday. Windy, but it was beautiful on Sunday. And then, boom, it just got us.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 2 inches of snow on our back porch. I was shoveling snow again. I've not put my snow shovel away because I knew what is the forsythia? Once it starts to show, there's usually 2 snows afterward. And on the way back from Jackson, between Jackson and Chillicothe, on my way back from the convo the other day, I saw a forsythia bush there that was standing out bright yellow looking at me, and I'm thinking, okay, it's going to snow again.
And it snowed Monday and yesterday, so
Yes.
it should be done.
I
no
hope
more.
that's the 2 snows.
According to Dan Ramey, it should not snow anymore.
Who is according
You heard
to
it from him.
the legend, the late Jim Ganal is the one that always shared that with us during his weather forecast on used to be Channel 4, then Channel 6 and 28. But God rest his soul, he's now forecasting weather in heaven.
Which is why, if it snows again, we blame Dan Ramey.
Yeah, all my fault. I've got broad shoulders. There we go. All right, coming up in a moment, we'll take a look at what's making news for you today. We've got a look at sports. Baseball is here. Looking forward to getting into a routine of baseball on a regular basis. And so is March Madness.
Yeah.
Basketball is here, too. All that is just ahead. But first, let's tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Your trusted comfort advisor. If you have the issues with the cooling and the heat, and let's say you had that warm temperature on Sunday and you wanted to use the air conditioner instead of the heater, but you flipped it on and it's not working, or it's made a funny sound, make sure you call Accurate. They can take care of that for you. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website. That's AccurateHVAC.com is where you'll go when you click on this ad at littermedia.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
You can see the news that we're going to be talking about on our website, littermedia.com. That's also where you can see the pets of the week. If you've got a pet to nominate, please do that. We've got room for one this week.
Yes, we did.
Same for players of the week. If you've got a player of the week nomination you'd like to make, we'll have the announcement of the player of the week coming Friday, so get ready for that also. But go to our social media where you'll find out more as well. Litter Media here on Facebook. Those of you who are watching, you already know about Facebook, but we've got Litter Media X, we've got Spotify, we've got YouTube, and am I missing someone?
Instagram, but we don't really use that so much.
True.
Whenever we have a photo album, we'll throw it up on there, but it's not as news-oriented.
If you go to the Litter Media radio page on littermedia.com, that will take you to our podcasts of the games that we've had. When you click on that, it takes you to a Spreaker account that we've set up to be able to do that. But we haven't done a whole lot promoting Spreaker. You just find it when you click on a game broadcast, and it takes you there.
Yep.
You'll find interviews and all that kind of stuff on there, too.
But speaking of Litter Media YouTube, here's what you can find on there. Waverly High School presents Frozen, the Broadway musical, this weekend at 7 p.m. nightly. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and a 2 p.m. matinee on Saturday in the Waverly High School auditorium. We sat down and visited with the kids yesterday, Mahala Thacker, Emma Watkins, and Mark Yanko, to talk about the show. That was Monday, not yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Seems like yesterday.
It does seem like yesterday.
Yes.
Again, that first show is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at Waverly High School. Mm-hmm. And there are also other shows around the area that are going to be performed soon. Bern Union High School will kick off the season by presenting Shrek the Musical at 7 p.m. March 27th, 28th, and 2 p.m. And March 29th, 2 p.m. on March 29th in the Bern Union Theater. Amanda Clear Creek High School will present a dramatic production called The Box, and it's an allegorical farce by Ed Shockley. Playdates are April 10th and 11th for that one at the high school, Amanda Clear Creek High School. Logan High School will feature the Addams Family Musical at 7:30 p.m. March 20th and 21st. Yes, and 2:30 p.m. on March 22nd. I did this one when I was a senior in high school.
Is that right?
And I played Gomez.
You were Gomez.
I was.
Uh-huh.
That was a very fun time. Students at William V. Fisher High School will also present Shrek the Musical in April. We don't have an image for that one. Mm-hmm. Showtimes are April 16th at 7 p.m., April 17th at 7 p.m., and April 18th at 2:30 p.m. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these shows have a matinee if you're not so much of a late evening person.
Right.
And finally, Lancaster High School will round out the season with their presentation of Footloose, Friday and Saturday, April 24th and 25th at 7:30 p.m., and then April 26th at 2 p.m. at the Lancaster High School Auditorium.
And let me know why you need to go to see this production. It'll be the last one at Lancaster High School before they shut it down.
Oh, wow.
So if you have been to Lancaster High School before, they're opening the new school next year, speaking of August. And in fact, they're having a closing ceremony. I think it's April 19th. I think that's a Sunday. And an opportunity for the community to come in, take one last walk through the school. But then right after that, they'll show Footloose. So your chance to see the last performances done on stage at Lancaster High School. So
I've never seen the movie.
You have never seen Footloose?
I've never seen Footloose.
You've spent time watching other shows, but you need to see some of these shows.
Yeah. I watched Dunkirk yesterday. That was a good one. But that's off topic.
It is. World War I? Two. What's the 1917 is the one about World War I.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That and what was the movie about the horse? War Horse, I think was the name of it.
I don't remember that one.
I sat and cried like a baby during that one. Yeah. Sad ending for War Horse. Grammy Award-winning trio Lady A will be the headliner for the 2026 Lancaster Festival's grand finale concert on July 25th at the Wendell Concert Stage at Ohio University Lancaster. The concert will also feature the Lancaster Festival Orchestra. Now, it starts on July 17th with the Art Walk. They'll have two fan favorites returning to the concert stage for a double tribute night concert. Dancing Dream, that's an ABBA tribute, and Elton John tribute for you. Again, that's on July 18th. The 19th, they'll have the Community Orchestra concert right downtown, chamber music classics again at the First United Methodist Church. Those will both be going on the same day. On July 21st, the Lancaster Festival Orchestra opens up a night on Broadway. So again, the festival goes through the 25th, and again, Lady A will be the main entertainment to close out the festival. Tickets will go on sale for all of these events May 1st. A full schedule of events will be released in the coming weeks, and from information released as it becomes available, just go to lancasterfestival.org.
Representative Mark Johnson made a presentation before the Ohio lawmakers last week in Columbus, Ohio, with Chief Crazy Horse right there by his side. House Bill 618 had its first hearing, and if approved, fans will be able to purchase Chillicothe Paints-themed Ohio license plates for their vehicles. There are more steps to take before it becomes official, but the ball is rolling now.
Mark, you mentioned this to me here not long ago, and I'm like, well, this would be pretty cool. And then when we were over in Dayton, you were at the Nutter Center, and I was over at UD Arena. Kelly Johnson had posted those photos on her Facebook page, and she's given us full permission to use the photos and everything that they go out and about. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it have been cool if that would have been Kelly in Chief Crazy Horse's costume?
Was it not?
I don't think it was, because she took the photos.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Unless she said, here's my phone, take these pictures. But plus, she always has a special stance when she has her picture taken. And
that's true. I've noticed that.
Chief Crazy Horse appeared to be in full character. So unless Kelly was in full character as Chief Crazy Horse, it's a possibility. But again, I don't think that's the case. So, but that would be cool to have a Paints license plate.
That would be cool.
Usually they go through, I think they have to 3 hearings on it before it becomes a real deal. So the cool thing about this is not only our local tie with it, but the monies that go into these vanity plates, they go to special causes. And I know breast cancer awareness is a part of that, and There's a long litany of things under House Bill 618 that Mark had sent to me, and I intended on putting a story together, but these things showed up before I could put the story together.
Yep.
So, but very cool, very cool. And if you want to be a paint supporter in that fashion, we'll be looking for your license plate. Much like the State Patrol might be looking for that license plate too. They were in with us today. If you missed that conversation with the Trooper of the Year for 2025, Haley Schreck, and also the Post Commander, Lieutenant Aaron Morgan, that is available on our YouTube channel.
It is.
And it's also here in our Facebook page as well. All right, coming up, a look at sports on the way next.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Time to check in on sports now, and our Haynes Total Healthcare High School scoreboard is still active. I know there's not been a whole lot of sports to put up there since the basketball tournaments are starting to wind down, but last night before going to bed, I did post the OHSAA Boys State Final 4 games for tomorrow, so you can get a quick look at what Thursday's lineup is. It's already on our scoreboard for you.
And the first four got underway last night for the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
That's the play-in.
Yes.
We were at UD Arena there for the Circleville girls the other day and for the Portsmouth girls. Well, you're seeing that floor again being utilized for the NCAA basketball tournament and the play-in games.
Texas ripped North Carolina State 68-66, and Howard got past the University of Maryland, Baltimore County 86-83.
Did you say ripped or nipped?
I said ripped because I misread that. Yeah, and then I read the score, and I was like, that doesn't really sound like they ripped them.
A 2-point win is not a ripper.
Yeah. I'll blame you. Yeah. I was not the scriptwriter for this story. Texas plays BYU tomorrow, and Howard faces Michigan. The other first four games are tonight in Dayton. Lehigh play Prairie View, with the winner playing Florida, and the Miami Redhawks will face SMU, with the winner taking on Tennessee Friday. Half of the 64 teams will begin play tomorrow, with Ohio State facing TCU at 12:15 p.m.
I had to look up what UMBC stood for. I couldn't remember what it was. And I didn't watch the games last night. And as I was putting the script together, I thought, I don't know if anybody knows what UMBC stands for.
I never watched the play-in games. They don't really seem like part of the tournament to me.
Well, if you want to watch Miami, it's possible that Miami, after winning 31 straight games, going undefeated, could lose back-to-back games, if you think about it.
Yeah.
They lost the first game in the MAC tournament, then got this opportunity to play in as part of the field of 68. I don't think they're going to lose, but you just never know.
You do.
I don't know what Prairie brings. Or no, that's who are they playing? They're playing SMU. That's right.
Yes.
You know what SMU stands for? Other than SMU?
Southern something university. What state?
It's a Methodist. It's a Methodist college.
Oh, okay.
Southern Methodist University.
Okay.
Yes. In Texas. I think they're based in the Dallas area, if I'm not mistaken. But they've got a tall task if they win. Whoever wins, the Tennessee was pretty tough. So the Final Four, that's just a couple of weeks away, but the first four will be complete tonight. Cleveland Cavaliers were 123-116 winners over the Bucks in Milwaukee last night. They'll travel to Chicago tomorrow night.
And the Blue Jackets beat the top team in the NHL Eastern Conference, the Carolina Hurricanes, 5-1 last night. CBJ are still in pursuit of a playoff spot with 15 games left in the regular season, and they'll host the New York Rangers tomorrow night.
I was thrown off by the score last night because I'm so used to seeing the Blue Jackets on the road. When the scoreboard showed up, they had the 1 on the left side and then it was 4-1. And I thought, oh man, it's not going so well, because I thought they were playing in Carolina. And then I saw the logo on the floor and I'm like, wait a second, they're at home. They're ahead.
Yeah.
This is all right. Let's watch and see if they can hang on. And they got an extra goal a little bit later on. Now, that was the top team in the Eastern Conference standings that they thumped last night. So, all right, Venezuela is your World Baseball Classic winner. And Eugenio Suarez plays for the Reds again. He was with the Reds, then ended up in Seattle, ended up with the Diamondbacks. Well, he has been signed by the Reds to play this year for Cincinnati. Last night, he homered again, and he also drove in the game-winning RBI last night. So after that celebration, they had an interview with him on Fox TV. And you talk about somebody thanking God. Man, he thanked God left and right in that whole deal. So I was surprised. I was waiting for them to pull back the microphone and say, okay, you're going a little too far about this. But, man, they let him ride. Let him ride through that. But congratulations to Venezuela. Hated it for Team USA, but when I saw Suarez celebrating, it's hard to root against a Red, in that regard. But Reds and Guardians went at it last night. 8-6 was the final there. And I know these are just spring training games, but it gets us closer and closer to opening day, which starts a week from tomorrow. Reds and Boston Red Sox down in Cincinnati. Looking forward to it. All right, that's a look at sports coming up this date in history, and it's a national day or two for something, right?
A national day or 6.
We got 6 of them over there. Okay. All that is just ahead.
But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane, custom tank colors and wraps. Find out how a propane tank can be beautiful at litterpropane.com.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. Time for this date in history, and we go back to 1965. Can you make the voice?
I didn't know he had a voice.
You didn't know he had a voice?
I don't know what this guy sounds like.
Are you serious? It's the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I've seen him.
Poppin' fresh.
I know what he looks like.
And when you poke him in the belly, he goes, something like that.
Yeah, I did not know
I
he
can't
did that.
do it like I used to because I've got too much lower range in my voice now. But when I was a kid, I was able to do we would walk around and we'd poke each other in the belly and everybody would go, back in the day. Poppin' fresh.
Okay.
Little marketing scheme there by the folks at Pillsbury and the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I also didn't know his name was Poppin' Fresh.
You didn't know that?
I thought it was just the Pillsbury Doughboy.
There you go.
There you go.
You learn a little something every day. And we learned something just a moment ago looking this up. It got right past me. We'll explain what it is with our National Day list.
It's the last one, so Dan will tell you what it is when I get to it. Mm-hmm. Today, Wednesday, March 18th, it's Awkward Moments Day.
Have you ever had one of those?
Every day.
Almost every day, yes.
Biodiesel Day. Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day. I don't know what makes a Lacy Oatmeal cookie.
Good question. I don't know if that's a brand name or if it's a...
Maybe it's laced with raisins.
Is it a... well, then why wouldn't it be Oatmeal Raisin Cookie Day?
I don't know. It's also Sloppy Joe Day, Supreme Sacrifice Day, and SBDC Day.
And that is?
Small Business Development, and I don't remember the C.
Well, we looked it up on Google, and it is the National Celebration and Proclamation highlighting the impact of SBDCs on local entrepreneurs. Small Business Development Centers Day is what that is. So if you know somebody downtown that's involved with small businesses, Tammy Leonardo and Regional Development, Tiffany Baldwin, involved with Downtown Chillicothe, and anyone at the Chamber of Commerce is most likely involved with downtown with small business development centers.
Yes. You know something? I don't like Sloppy Joes.
Are they too sloppy for you?
They are. Just give me a hamburger. I'd much rather have that.
I don't mind a manwich every once in a while. Manwich is Sloppy Joe's, the sauce that comes in a can. So you ground the roast beef. You brown the ground beef. Get my thoughts together here. And then you put that little Sloppy Joe mixture on there. Missy puts brown sugar in it sometimes. And a little more ketchup. And
see, I don't like ketchup either.
Then the Sloppy Joes, they just are fantastic. And another thing about this guy, it's like pizza sauce.
No, I don't.
How do you get a pizza with no pizza sauce on it?
Well, I like white sauces. So like an olive oil base or a Alfredo base or garlic or something like that. It's just the tomato sauce.
I've never had Alfredo sauce on a pizza before.
Oh, it's good.
I like
Get a chicken Alfredo pizza with some spinach.
Not a big spinach fan.
I like spinach.
Yeah, Popeye and I never would have got along. So, but that's okay because he would eat all the spinach anyway.
Yeah,
so,
he wouldn't want to share.
Yeah, precisely. All right, that's a look at the program for this Wednesday. Back at it again tomorrow here on another edition of Litter Media Live. And I was thinking, do we have a special guest tomorrow? Or is that Friday? Or maybe we had our special guest for the week.
We had one today. We had one on Monday and one today, and you can see both of those interviews on our YouTube channel.
I don't have anything on the calendar, so if we have one tomorrow, it'll be a surprise to everybody.
Okay. Or you can listen to them on demand on Spotify. Or they're right here on Facebook.
Yes. All right, so enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We're back at it again tomorrow here with another edition of Litter Media Live.